Hello you, I'm Lawrence and I welcome you to this pretty modest channel. Today we are going to deep dive into the brand new film The Matrix Resurrections. I do love all the Matrix films. The first one, the second one, and the all too debated one, third one, because I believe it departs too much from the first one in terms of intellectual approach, reality approach, the spiritual side of humankind, the intellectual side of humankind. It is much more thematic compared to the second one and the third one being more of a action-driven kind of films, aren't they? Too special effects heavy, maybe. I believe it's true. Nonetheless, I enjoyed all of them. Hence, I think that I'm going to enjoy Resurrections as well. I hope so. Although I have no expectations towards this film. Although, again, after watching the trailer, I was very much hooked. It intrigued me quite a lot. A greatly well-made trailer which was able to capture my attention, interest, and excitement. So I was and am very curious to see if they delivered something at least entertaining. Above all, are we on the same wave? Wanna see this film along with me? Let's get into it. The legendary score, Matrix theme.
Serious interference.
Weird. It's some kind of modal.
Looks like old code.
It feels really familiar.
Drop a pin. I'll signal for backup.
I'm gonna check it out.
Bugs, if the general finds out we've been fishing...
A quick peek can't hurt.
Did you hear that? Shit, I think our signal was traced. Bugs, this feels like a trap.
This sounds familiar.
Freeze! Do not move!
This looks familiar.
Raise your hands.
She doesn't look familiar. Who is she?
Now she makes a call.
What?
I don't know.
I'm confused. Oh, so the other one is a hologram. But she is in the Matrix. Why is Morpheus an agent in this? Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. Now that's a pretty cool scene, if you ask me. Ooh, poor girl. Stand up. Stand up. Where is she?
Excuse me. Hi. I know this is all a bit extemporaneous. I'm Jude Gallagher. I work for a game company called Deus Machina.
Hi, Jude. I'm Tiffany.
Tiffany. Wow.
Tiffany.
Didn't see that coming.
Mom loved Dr.
Tiffany. Trinity. There is something floating in the air. Still between the two. They don't know it yet.
What?
The boss? Who's the boss?
Billions of people just living out their lives.
What?
Oblivious. I always loved that line. OMG. It's so perfect, it's gotta be.
OMG.
Right?
OMG. So this
Smoke?
guy, the boss, is Mr. Smith.
Quit.
Reincarnated,
Calling it a habit.
resurrected.
Now it's just a guilty pleasure.
I'm curious, very curious to know what happened to Neo after
What do you mean?
after the third film. I have to say, I am yet confused, but at the same time, I'm intrigued.
Excited.
Yeah.
After all these years, to be going back to where it all started. Back to the Matrix.
Yeah.
I've spoken to marketing. Tom? Are you alright?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What were you feeling?
And who's supposed to be this guy?
Not much of a choice. No. Maybe it's not as binary as that. Maybe there are other ways to understand what happened. Yeah. Thomas, you were a suicide survivor, gifted with a powerful imagination. Those facts have combined to create dangerous fictions in your life. Yesterday, you walked into a meeting with your business partner and he ambushed you, demanding you make a game you said you would never make. This attack effectively took away your voice. His violence triggered you, and your mind fought back. You did to him what he was doing to you. We've talked about the value of adaptive anger in healing trauma. Far from suggesting a repeat of your initial breakdown, I believe this episode demonstrates healthy self-protection. And more importantly, I remember how hard it was for you to share something like this, which tells me just how far we've come.
He reminds me, on the other hand,
Do you need a refill on your
the
prescription?
architect. I don't know why, I got this feeling. So he has another appearance, another face in this reality. Oh, that's the song
What made Matrix
from
different?
the trailer. Doesn't work. Why? It worked by Morpheus, so why it doesn't work with him? I'm sorry if there are times I'm just quiet and watching or enjoying
Base your main character on yourself.
without commenting or selling or telling anything.
I hated myself for laughing. I wanted to kick him so hard. Not too hard, maybe just hard enough to break his jaw.
Just a little bit. This
And
is
right now you're probably
this is very much identifiable,
This is the
is it not? You have to wear a mask outside. This is how our society is built.
Jude.
Guess who is texting him?
At last.
At last. It's in there.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes,
No.
take
What
it.
do you mean, no?
Take it, Neo. Slow it.
It's been happening. It's in my mind. It's in my mind.
And yet it is happening. Something is being rewritten or something like that. Whoa.
Can you hear me, Thomas? Follow my voice. Feel the tips of your fingers. What are they touching? The bell. Do you hear the bell?
The other question is, how did Trinity
You have to let it all
survive?
Keep the loop tight.
Let's begin with the extraction. Oh no.
Thomas? None of this is real. You are in the midst of a serious psychotic break.
Lexi?
Yeah, sure. Don't.
not a game.
No.
Feel my hand.
No.
This is
No,
what is
you don't. No, stay where you are.
Stay with me.
No. Digital zombies. Yeah, it could work.
Come on.
Like that.
In you go.
Set your mind. Oh. And here we are again. Is this Trinity? The machines didn't quit with their intentions after the third film. Welcome to the real world.
Learning all about you.
I need a room just like that. Neo has to be shaken up in order to wake up. This is something almost each and every one of us needs. Okay, so far it isn't a bad movie. What I can say so far,
Quite a few celebrities deserve that title before me.
we
Thank you, Control.
are,
We're about to
I
crash.
think, in the middle of the film. It isn't that much entertaining
To beat the Sentinels, so just got better at hiding from them.
as compared to the original ones. I have to say. It is you! Neopay? Neopay?
But wise enough to know I don't
You
know
pee?
anything. You gave me that.
She's
You
making
gave
me
that
sleepy.
gift to us all. And it is the gift that
The way she speaks.
Quillian,
Freya,
at least,
Link's
I presume our guest needs no
wife
introduction.
starts to get uncomfortable after
Viral agent, the siege of
wow, an hour, 1 hour,
back then.
and 15 minutes.
People wanted to be free.
That's not a good sign actually.
Sometimes it feels like people gave
If
up.
I get uncomfy.
Thank you for helping me.
When we're all fucked.
2 minutes. 2 minutes to broadcast.
Oh my god, I gotta sleep. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I got I'm a little bit sleepy. But I have to admit this film is
a warehouse near her garage. Whole zone's crawling with bots.
not that much entertaining or engaging. And another thing is there is just too much talking.
Well, mostly just extremely
Too
violent
much
revenge
dialogue.
fantasies, but in order for me to pursue mine, I need to dissuade you from pursuing
Interesting
yours.
dialogue.
Sounds like conflict.
Though not intriguing enough.
Well,
That's,
that's a bit-
yeah, it's getting hard to follow the whole the rest of the story. Actually, it's unfortunately. I'm trying hard to
You're not ready for it.
Captain, I'm reading orders from the lower frequencies.
to get into it, to stay steady
I won't have his leash on my
and
neck.
focused, but
You!
what?
It is hard.
This is the Frenchman.
Oh, God. You stole my life. Chante ta grand-mère la pute. Je vais baiser tes ancêtres et mon fils de...
What I was trying to say is that their situation is a little bit like mine. To have their lives back, yours has
He's
to
so
end.
funny. Oh,
Come on.
we know that shot.
Bugs!
I hear him.
Trinity,
You shouldn't call me that.
I'm sorry. I have to go, but I'll be back.
I can barely keep my
Time to go.
eyes open. This is not something which happens to me really. You do not look like a general, ma'am. Oh, watch out, sentinels! Don't tell us what you are about to do. Just show it. There are many things in this film which should have been cut off the film.
All I ever wanted was to
For all of you who still stick with me, who still stick with this video,
We're too late.
watching this
She's not
film,
Trinity anymore.
how are your feelings?
I never believed,
Is this the first time you watched the film?
but she did.
Is this your
She believed in me.
follow up,
It's my
time?
fault to believe in her.
if you can say so? At any rate, coming at this point, how do you feel? Do you wish to end it here? Do you wish to come to an end? Or are you still entertained? Tell me, please tell me. This is it. Perhaps.
My name is Trinity, and you better take your hands off of me.
I kinda knew it. The tide turns. Just in comparison, Avatar is almost 3 hours long. But I never felt asleep. That film is so entertaining and engaging. The Lord of the Rings are 3 hours long, and I never felt asleep or sleepy. We got daylight instantly.
I can't go back.
Oh God! OMG! What? She's the one who can fly? What? Why can't she fly and he can't? Reunited once again. That's a nice moment, I have to say. Beautiful moment.
Control her?
Control her. This is what you get.
I say, go for it. Remake it. Knock yourselves out. Paint the sky with rainbows. But here's the thing. The sheeple aren't going anywhere. They like my world.
He's got a point there.
Before we got started, we decided to stop by to say thank you. You gave us something we never thought we could have.
And what is that?
Another chance.
I think I heard a shot. I think I heard a shot. I think I heard a shot! Come on!
Okay, that's exactly like the ending of the first movie. Whoa, that was so long. It was a very, very long film. My God. So yeah, I like the concept of this film. And the story. I like the story behind the film. The visual effects, all that stuff looks amazing, and are like the first three films are very much connected with the same technology we are used to see. The performances are okay. I quite like the character of Bugs, I believe her name is. Her background is somehow explained, so we can relate with her. We cannot relate with the rest of her crew or anyone else in this film. I couldn't, anyway. I don't know if you could. I'm curious to know your point. Keanu Reeves' performance was okay, dull, as always, as all his performances look like lately. I prefer his performance as John Wick much better, I have to say, because that role is somehow perfect for him, for this kind of dull roles, because John Wick is kind of dull in his way, without don't get me wrong, I don't say that John Wick's character is bad or so, or negative, no. It's a great character, but dull. It's kind of wooden. I don't know if I can make myself clear. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. I'm a little bit exhausted after 2 hours and a half of this film. So I beg your pardon if there are words I cannot expose rightly. So yeah, overall, yeah, it's too long. This film is just too long. It's boring for the most part. There are in between interesting moments, intriguing moments, some great looking action here and there, for the most part, I have to say it's too long, it's boring, it's not that much entertaining, and that's my main issue. A film, especially these kind of films, have to be entertaining. I can watch a dumb film, but if it's entertaining, I'm able to watching it all through. Batman and Robin, for instance, it's a bad film. Not a dumb film, it's a bad film, but it's very entertaining to me. And this film has a very interesting concept and story. It's got the nostalgia, but the nostalgia alone doesn't suffice, isn't enough to bring for a sequel to a trilogy, which is still and yet one of the most watched films ever, most successful films ever. So I have no idea how much this film will make at the box office. I hope. Well, still, I don't wish for this film to become a bomb. But my guess is that somehow it will be a bomb, or it will not reach as many people, satisfying as many people as they wanted to. So yeah, I think that's all. The music is great. The music, the composer delivered a great job with the music. There are too much slow motion scenes or sequences. Oh yeah, OMG. This is everything I've got to say about this film. Go watch my entire full review on Patreon if you are interested in. So, and what are your thoughts? Did you enjoy it? Did you like it? Dislike it? A mix of both? Did you have any expectations towards this film? And have you been disappointed by it? I'm very curious to know your inputs. Hence, express your mind and feelings below. Alright, I'm gonna ending it here. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this film with me. If you like this video and its content, you just thumbs up. And if you got more of these you want me to get through with you, you may send your suggestions this way. And if you like to support my work here, I would very much welcome you in the Patreon Brotherhood anytime.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
Feel free to subscribe. If you are new to this channel, stay tuned, go beyond, and you are going to see me once again next time. Hello you. I'm Lawrence, and I welcome you to this pretty modest channel. Hello you. I'm Lawrence, and I welcome you to this pretty modest channel. Today we are going to deep dive into the brand new film The Matrix Resurrections. I do love all the Matrix films. The first one, the second one, and here we go. Legendary score. Ho fatto un errore. Take 3.